Plastic and paper packaging has become almost unavoidable on LMU's campus. When you part ways with your plastic and paper containers by dropping them into one of over 5,800 recycle bins deployed on LMU's campus, your waste begins a refined and multi-step journey to be repurposed and used again, before even leaving campus. LMU's recycling stations are strategically integrated right alongside general waste disposal in every corner across campus.
The middle one is trash, the left is paper, the right is bottles and cans.
And this format seems to work very well.
I think well over 85% of all beverage containers that enter the campus are getting recycled.
But when I drop a bottle in the bin, what next?
When you put a recycling container into a recycling bin, we will service that, open it up, exchange the liner, examine the insert, make sure that doesn't need to be brought back and power washed, and collect those bottles. So we have students and staff pretty much every day running these routes in different areas of campus and collecting a tremendous amount of material that would ordinarily go to the landfill.
Then enters the next phase, transportation.
They're transported a few ways. Our little utility tow vehicles can tow 11,000 pounds, and we can go in 12 different directions each hour and outperform an industrial trash truck, which can only go in one direction each hour.
Now we arrive to the on-campus recycling plant to be prepared for transport.
It's sorted into containers like this. After we perforate it, we'll get about 1,100 pounds of this material together and put it in our baler, and it will come out in one of these bales, like this cardboard bale.
Fortunately, a lot of the materials have rebate, like the ones you're looking at here, aluminum, plastic, cardboard.
Let's take a closer look. One bale of compressed cardboard typically weighs 1,400 pounds. While plastic usually weighs about 1,100 pounds.
In the baled format with the bale weighing over 1,000 pounds, it's worth 30% more than loose material because now it is a raw material in the manufacturing process, and manufacturers can put it on a conveyor belt and use it as a raw material.
That bale right there is about the minimum $700.
In the days before recycling, transporting this cardboard or plastic loose would cost nearly $400, with upwards of $75 in other landfill-related fees. Instead, the on-campus facility turns these costs into a profit.
If you don't recycle, it's going to be, everything is weight. Now you're paying for disposal of trash, which is really a commodity that could be recycled, that can capture monetary value through its rebate.
The origins of this refined process can be traced back to the Waste Management Act of 1989. AB 939 initially prompted the university to recycle.
The first thing this legislation did was exempt the public schools. That's community colleges, that's the CSU system, the UC system. All public institutions were exempted, but not a private institution like LMU. They charged $10,000 a day for not being in compliance. We were, as a private institution, a group that the LA City Bureau of Sanitation was kind of focusing on, trying to get some recycling numbers by pressuring private generators into recycling. And like I said, along the way, we found out we couldn't afford not to recycle. We don't want to spend dollars slated for education filling a hole in the ground called a landfill. So by diverting this material, by not paying to transport and dispose of it and the tipping cost per ton at a landfill, by translating it into a marketable material, we're actually reversing that dynamic, bringing a small amount of revenue on campus, but the real prize is the defrayed disposal cost, which hopefully helps keep tuition down by keeping infrastructure costs down.